Hey, what's going on? Yep, we're doing something a little different. Mm, I'm, oh yeah. Mm, mm. Harmony and rejoice in celebration. A 6 and a 3. Hey, how's it going? My name's Serena. Listen, we're doing something different today. Or right now, anyway. I'm not sure I like this setup. I want to be able to look outside, although I am looking at my board. Mm, mm. Fertility. You know, Love Begins came out and it like slowly flipped over. So this is how we're feeling right now. You're feeling like, where is this love? All right. So if you're with somebody 111, then obviously this isn't for you. But for my aloners, for my lonelies, my loners, this is how you're feeling. But it first it landed upright and then it slowly turned to the reverse. So I'm going to put it, you know, ripe for the picking, I heard. Ripe for the picking. So what kind of message is this going to be, I wonder? Well, get out of your mental conflict. I like this better. So get out of your freaking mental conflict because it's coming. It's coming. I know you feel like this right now, but flip it around because it's coming. Get out of your mental conflict. There's no need or time for that. It's useless. It's a waste of energy. It's a waste of energy. You know, so I got up and I've been having all these emotions and feelings about stuff, you know. And third eye chakra. And at the end of the day, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. Why would I feel bad about something? 303. Why would I feel like that when nothing has changed except how I woke up feeling today? You see, other than how I woke up feeling, right? We've already been told justice is ours. It's here. There's something about, excuse me, I'm getting something about auras. Something about the reason why I'm like behind a white wall. Up against the wall, feeling backed against a corner, up against a wall. Like there's no whatever in sight. Feeling blocked. All right, so what is going on with you peeps? What is up with this hair doing? Queen of Pentacles. Sitting on her throne. Looking at this pentacle. What can I do with it? I'm hearing communicate. They're showing me that card. Communicate clearly from in this deck. The Mermaid. And look what's on the bottom, communication. So, what can I do with this pentacle? How can I help the world? How can I help the world and the earth? How can I do that? dreaming beautiful things. Yeah. With the angels. Being in a tempered. I'm hearing psyche. I don't know why. We'll get into that in a minute. Oh, look. She's dreaming her things. So if you're or you have, I don't want to say, or you have list placements. Hey, if you identify with the woman of the earth, whether you're a earth sign or not, don't get lost in the, that's why I don't like doing that. Okay, here we go. Victory. You had a victory this past Christmas, right? This past December, what they call December, as being the 12th month, which it's really the 10th month, but whatever. You came home to yourself, to your body. Your body's the temple. Okay, you have your home. You have your home, but there's something about the body temple. Right? People could be moving away from this hermit energy, which they say Virgo, right? This Queen of Pentacles. The Queen, but also the Hermit. This moon is going to bring out some towers for some peeps, but you need not mind that. There could be, 6 people moving away from this Hermit. Or this Hermit's turning their back either way. She's wounded. She's wounded. She's licking her wounds. Go on over there in the corner and lick your fucking wounds. Some people will turn their back. They'll turn away from the light, so to speak, right? Throwing word fucking weapons at you. Word daggers, word wands being thrown. I know a lot of people say something's coming in fast, but with all this moving away and this and that, I'm not saying that any of these cards are negative. They're actually all really positive. They're actually really good. Depends on which side you're on. I hope so. Or maybe here, because spring is upon us, or is coming, spring is coming, new life. The sun, being able to be outside. Right now we're going to have days of snow. That's okay. There's all kind of crazy things going on in the stars. Why not? It doesn't matter what's being thrown at you. It's deflected. You're the star. You're you've got angels with you, baby. You know what I mean? You already know that. We don't need to tell you that. You already know that. So, because the alchemist that you are, the transmuter, the alchemist that you are, whatever's thrown at you like that, it's going to be used as power. It's going to be used as words or power. The word is power. It's a thought, then it's spoken. Let there be light. Let there be judgment. Let everybody get what they have coming to them. And it doesn't have to be in the way of works, of just in the way of how it has been. They're giving me how it's been written. What you put out, you give back. Yeah, I'm with you. Listen to me. I'm with you on this. I'm with you on this because I know who I am. And that, you know what? Maybe in my deep, dark thoughts, I'm still wanting people to get some karma. And, I can't be all of this and still want that in my heart. Thank you, Jesus. I still have bitterness and sadness and unforgiveness in my heart. I need to forgive myself for, today, earlier, I was thinking about, I probably could have got back with my ex-husband, you know, before we became exes, and he was a great man. But I chose to let him know that, and I didn't know he'd brought flowers and he was trying to get back. I didn't know that, but my dumbass was a man that has been nothing but heartbreak and yuck ever since. You know, I told Eric, you know, I was seeing somebody, and then it was the fucking worst motherfucker, you know, an Aquarius in the fucking world, bro. And I've dated some bad dudes, but this one's a bad dude. And then I was thinking, well, yeah, but you had, you know, that's the path you had to lead. No, it was a fucking choice I made. And I probably could have got to all these other places where I'm at within myself with this other man who was everything that I have become. He was already that. Born that way. So, no. Fuck. I made a bad choice, but I made a choice, so I went down that path. And, you know, regardless, it's the path I chose. It was the path I chose. It wasn't the one I was supposed to. I was supposed to be in this relationship. I was supposed to do this. No, it was a fucking choice. And granted, it got me to where I am, but it's been pain and misery the whole time. There's got to be another way. There's another way. There is another way. I just didn't choose that one. So here we are. So maybe it's the forgiveness within my fucking self for being such an idiot. So as far as choices go, listen, you're where you're at, good or bad, because of the choices you make. Well, I make good choices and I do shit like that. Where's my good at? Where's my fucking good at? But oh yeah, I'm in an apartment. Oh yeah, but that's not enough. It should be, right? It should be. This is what I care about. Giving. It's funny because, you know, all these other things, you know, they talk about, I don't do spells, I don't do black magic, I don't do any of those things. I don't got time for that. I've never got time to do shit for myself. It's not that I don't have time, it's just I don't take it. So I'm where I'm at because I put myself here. Because I literally put myself here. Of choices I made years ago. The fool. So I don't know what to tell you. Where's your shit at? You know, like where's mine at? Like I'm a good person, and there's so many people I know that aren't. But you know, just the simple fact that a niece fell on the ground. Move out of that so you can get that. But why would we have? All right, I want to look at that. We got the Four of Wands in the upright, but yet we have these in the reverse. So why is that in the reverse? This moon is illuminating the things that it's deep thing. It's not really deep things. It's more the superficial things I'm getting, like the choice you made years ago that has led you. You went that choice, so it took you on that trajectory. If you would have made a different choice, it would have been a whole different line of people, places, and things. It would have been completely opposite. You know, the deep nitty-gritty shit you've been going through, but now it's time we look at our choices and shit that we made. It's all on us, bro. I feel like I don't have a choice on my path on continuing, but I don't have that give up in me as far as, I mean, I might mentally in my head, but it's only for a moment, and then that moment's gone. And all your worries for another minute. Yeah. It's the dust in the wind. This is who you are inside. How do you get back to that? You got to let go of some shit. Look at this. What do you want? Make a choice and make a decision for yourself. For yourself. Because what I'm getting is, oh, this is very emotional. Because what I'm getting is, what do you want for yourself? I know what you want for the whole world. It's already written there. But it starts with you, baby. What will get, you know about all that, but what's going to get you out of bed? What's going to keep that spark lit? Yeah, you're so focused on the future and everything to do for the world, but it's got to start with you is what I'm getting. Your choice, whatever choice you make in your life is going to take you down a specific road, whatever that is. Make good choices. You know? Oh yeah, great. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But what is the choice? And you don't even have to do anything. You just have to open your fucking eyes. I just get a notification. All you have to do is open your fucking eyes in the morning or whenever you get up. Maybe you work nights and you wake up at night or whatever. But from your slumber, from your rest, when you open your eyes, what's going through your fucking head? What are you going to do about it? It's training that part. Because I don't know about you, but that sets the tone for the day. And that sets the tone for my day. And then it's an underlying thing where some days I just wake up and it's awesome, but it's not always going to be that way. We have to be the master of our thoughts, so to speak. Because it's either going to be a destroyer or a bringer of life. What? I was thinking temperance. I'm like, wouldn't that be great if I opened it to that? Yeah, it's either this or this. And it's not an outside force, it's inside your own head. Outside forces can happen, but we've given our power and our lives over to too many people for far too long. It's time we saddle up. This came in for us to move forward. Saddle up. Get in the daddy saddle. Miss that motherfucker. Fucking jerk. Oh, fucking jerk. He's great. Trust. So, in our 3D realm, the choice is ours. As far as what your soul's gonna do, I'm getting. You're gonna get there. It just, how hard of a trip do you want it to be? Is it gonna be fun, or are you gonna fuck it up with your own fucking thoughts and feelings, and emotions? Too far in the future. God, we're gonna have to communicate clearly, bro. I mean, and it all arrives to decisions. So here I am. What do? Well, I'm not going to meet anybody sitting in this motherfucking apartment, am I? Don't have money to go anywhere. Where's there to go? I don't know. A park. I don't know. I don't see an answer or a future in sight. I see that. What's written. But in my everyday life, I can't see what it is. Do you guys... I'm using myself, but you guys know what I'm talking about? Well, I'm hearing, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Stop being so judgmental on everybody. That's why you think everyone's judging you on everything. It doesn't have to be, it's not that deep. Fucking get over it. Look at all you've been through, bro, sis. Come on now. Let's get it together. Trying to be too much in the light, too much in your purpose, too much in being better. It flipped 3 times. That way. How are you going to get it? The devil? You want the devil to give it to you? You've already been there and done that, have you not? Oh no, we'll be back later. We'll be back later. I'm sure there's more. What is this sticking up? So 2 angel answer cards are sticking up. Nope. Namaste, peace.